Okay. Hey guys, Mike here, Real Texas Outdoors. Welcome back to the channel, and today is a definitely a different video. So we have a neighbor. I think she's probably, she's in her mid 80s or
85.
so. Yeah, and her husband's 90. And this pond you guys see back here, this is a pond that we made a video in last summer. I threw a trap in, and it was real murky. At that time there were no beaver here, but now we've got a beaver infestation. We were out here maybe a week or two ago and we shot one with a 22, but they've really taken over this place. They've dammed up this side of the pond. They had a lodge down here on the bank, and they've cut down a number of trees, some of them 10, 12 inches in diameter. So they're causing a lot of damage, and our neighbors, I guess they're, and I don't want to insult, but they're at the age where they don't really need to be out here dealing with them. So we're going to try to make a video out of this. I am not a trapper by nature, but I've watched enough videos, and my wife's uncle is a trapper. He's caught probably 10 or 15,000 coyotes over his lifetime, and so I've been looking and researching, and I got a few conibear traps, and I've got some and so I've done
What's the last thing?
Huh? Oh, and I got a snare. And so I've done a little bit of kind of looking around out here, and it looks to be that there's a lodge that's inside the bank on this side. There's a run that they've been using, and so what I think I'm going to end up doing is putting out at least 2 footholds and then a snare and maybe a conibear or 2. I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to put 2 or 3 traps out, and then because we're so close to the house, I can just come back tomorrow and check them. So if you guys enjoy this type of content, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. And before we lose much more daylight, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So hope you guys enjoy this one.
There's dinner in the yard, out behind the car.
I got that. See, deer tracks. Lots of them out here.
I will make the things that I know how to make. You will make something more delicious. A sweet potato pie, a flimsy
His
bacon
whole
flake.
hand in that one. Is it cold?
Maybe I don't think it gets much better. There isn't much to keep. We lay down and fall asleep.
I don't see any sticks that have been chewed up.
Comes around to find love. I still keep
Found a real beaver dam, Dad. You better go look at what they're looking at.
Look as sexy as I feel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What they're doing is they're damming this creek up so that it flows. It pulls up here. Look down creek. Yeah, look down creek. Look, there's no water down there. What they're trying to do is back it up this way so it flows into that pond. Is what they're doing. I know, isn't this property beautiful? They got deer everywhere, got trails. It's just a really pretty place. So first thing I'm going to do is I need to cut down a pretty good sized branch, a small tree. I'm going to use it to make a snare, or to hold up a snare. Let me find one. Here. Probably do it. Here, I'll be as bad as the beavers cutting down the trees. But what I'm going to do is use this, and I'm going to use this to hold a snare that I'm going to place out in front of their lodge. I couldn't really, we had our neighbor's daughter and son-in-law were down, I guess about 3 or 4 days ago, and they destroyed the lodge, so it's kind of hard to see where the entry is, but I think we did scare a beaver out of there a few minutes ago, and so we're going to put this out front of there. What do y'all got?
What is that?
How this is?
Whatever that is. It looks like a piece of plastic.
Is this for your YouTube stuff?
We'll try it. All right, let's go do it.
Is this for your YouTube stuff?
Mm-hmm.
It's very far back down there.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I went into our property
Yeah.
and gone into another, just.
You know that
Pretty
creek?
sure.
That creek goes behind our property.
Y'all, come in on our property. We probably went into 2 different other random people's properties.
Uh-oh.
All right, so this first one I'm gonna do a snare. There's a run that goes right here that's a hard bottom. Their lodge is up in here and you can't really see it, but there's a run that goes here. So I'm gonna set this snare. The goal is right here somewhere on the edge of this run and get it tied off to this tree. And I'll explain this in a second from what I think I know about it. This snare has a cam lock system on it. So what happens is when they go through it, they can only squeeze down, but it can't go backwards once they get in it. So this thing catches and it won't let them go backwards. So they're stuck there. It's got a little plastic holder where you adjust the height of your snare to where it's sticking out of the water just enough.
Good.
I'll have to reset that. That's probably where I want. Then I got a drop of that castor oil on that castor on either side. Put a drop of it here. And come up there and smell it. Okay.
This is all real life right here. Real life with little boys, right?
Alright, there we go. Alright, trap snare, or snare trap set. And so ideally he'll come through here. Maybe it needs to be a little deeper. But he'll come through here, smell that castor, or he'll come this side and smell that castor and get caught in that snare. This is one of his runs as well, so he's been coming through here a lot. So we'll check that one in the morning. We got something. All right, we're gonna move on to do a couple of foot traps now.
Aye, mateys.
This is the dam. This is one of the dams they have on this pond. And from what I gather, when you're using a drowning rod, you need about 4 feet deep. Clearly, I found out that it's a little deeper than 4 feet right here. So we have plenty of depth. And so I know a lot of people will put, okay, I know a lot of people will put like a conibear on the outside edge of the dam, and because there's a hard spot where they'll pull all the mud up on this edge. But I'm not gonna mess with that today. All right, so if I don't catch them in the footwind, then I can try conibear next time or something. So they did destroy the dam already, and they've already got it repacked in the last few days. So I'm just gonna make a caster mound and kind of go that route. All right, so here's what you do. You have to create like a landing, like a shelf. Need some mud.
Do you want me to video all of this?
No. So anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a landing pad, maybe 4 inches or so deep. Put the foot trap on the pad, and we make a mound here with castor in it. And so the idea, and you kind of funnel them to it. So the idea is the beaver comes up to smell that castor, and they put their weight in that foot trap and get caught. And so I'll show you what I got set up once I'm done. All right, so we got this one set. What we have under the water about 6 inches or so, 4 to 6 inches, is a flat shelf. We have that foot trap set on that shelf, and now we have a castor, like a mud mound with castor lure there on it. We have a drowning rod attached to the trap, and ideally we're gonna have to put some stuff here, but we'll funnel that beaver up into the spot, and when he steps on it and puts his weight on it, it'll snap, and he'll run down the drowning rod out here. It's probably 6 feet deep right here. He'll run out here and it'll drown him. And so this one's set. We're gonna do one more. We might do it on the other side because it's a little bit, I guess my thought is the wind's blowing this way. I guess, out of the north, and I don't want all this lure to be going off in the woods. I'd rather maybe put one on the other side where the scent's blowing this way as well. So anyway, we got one more set, and then we'll be back. All right, so we got a bunch of just sticks and junk put up here, so hopefully he'll swim up, be funneled into that trap to smell that lure, and we got one. Good. All right, guys, welcome back. Next day, so we let these set overnight and came back, and unfortunately we did not catch anything. We did have, can you turn and look, we did have this foot trap go off, and I don't think it was a beaver though, because the foot trap was turned and pulled up towards the bank, and whatever it was strong enough to pull itself out, and it didn't run back into the water. We do have coyotes and hogs and all that stuff around here, and so I'm wondering if maybe a coyote or a deer was messing around, probably a coyote was messing around that caster and stepped on it, and then came back. We did see some dog tracks around as well, and so I think that's probably what happened. We are going to reset that. The good news is yesterday when we came, we took I won't say bad advice, this is not what I'm trying to say, but we took someone's word for where they thought the lodge was, and they said they had destroyed it, which was over here. And I wasn't 100% sure. It was hard to see because there was a bunch of stuff, just looks like they strode everything. However, I did set a conibear trap right in front of that area and didn't catch anything. There was literally a big hole in the bank and nothing came or went last night. But we did not explore this side. You can pan over there, this side, the right side there, until today, and we found, I'm saying with 99% certainty, we found their lodge this time. And so there's a giant hole where they've been going up under there. It's a lot deeper. So I'm going to move the conibear from here right in front of their lodge door. I'm going to reset this foot trap somewhere else. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna move it though, and then we'll hopefully we'll catch them. I'll come back either tomorrow or probably tomorrow and check them again. So anyway, nothing to show for today, but we'll keep trying. All right, so what we're gonna do is set, this is the, I don't know if this is like definitely a den of theirs or not. Well, it is for sure. You can see, show them that hole. There's a hole there and it runs under this bank, and you can see where I've set the conibear holder here in the water. It goes straight down. It's about, I don't know, 3.5, 4 foot deep here, and it goes back to the right up under here. So there's a big opening under here where they're definitely going in and out. And so we're going to try to trap them at his front door here using this conibear, and I'm just going to set it, and I'm hoping you guys don't see me get caught in it on camera. These things are nasty. If you've never seen one of these, you ought to just YouTube it, what a conibear trap can do. They can definitely mess you up. And my goal is for them not to mess me up.
And what he's latching right there is the safety.
Yeah, those are safeties. All right, so now the springs are set. The safeties are on. And you have to set the center of it. And so ultimately what happens is, I don't want to do it here, but they swim through the middle and it collapses down on them. And these springs, whew, thank goodness we have them there. The safety switches, I mean. Get this in the middle. No, I got it. Okay. And then this switch here holds this thing in the middle. Let's see for the mud.
Got it?
Yeah, it's set. Okay, safety's on.
Hold it up and show where they go through.
And they go through the center of that. When they hit that little T-shaped thing, it pops them. Or it pops you if you fall over on it. pops whatever touches it.
Well, it's not.
You hand me that. I'll just tie it off in a second. And what you want is to get, I have this holder all the way smack down on the bottom, and so ideally when those beaver enter this den, they should dive down and come in, and they have no other choice. Like right here, there's a bank, they can't go into the side of it, and right here there's a little bit of an area. I'm gonna put some sticks in there to funnel them through that opening. That's the goal anyway. It's on the bottom now. Actually, I don't need to put any sticks there. As far as, I mean, it's that spring is hitting the bank over there. This keeps it secure. Hit the safeties on it. Safeties are off, and that's all there is to it. You just gotta stake it down and hope a beaver swims through it. If they're still in here, I bet we got one here. The reason I say that is, like I said earlier, the neighbors came through and they busted up the dam a little bit, and there's a lodge. There is a lodge over there. I said earlier I didn't think there was, but there definitely is one over there also. So they've got a couple of them on here. So anyway, if they're here, I think we'll catch one. All right, that'll hold it.
Is that it?
That's it. All right, we'll go to the next thing.
Any last words?
No, we're gonna reset that foot trap.
Okay. You just got kids behind you.
All right, guys, back to the pond. It's been, how long has it been? 3 days? I had to go to Houston. My mom had another bout in the hospital, so I was gone for a few days. So it's been 3 days since we set it, and he just came to check it this morning. It's pretty chilly. It's like 40. It doesn't hardly get cold in Texas, but when it does, it's like nasty like this, wet and raining and cold. But it's about 40 degrees, and so we set it. And just came to check it this morning. I was going to pull these up. We did some dam breaks, and it looks like they haven't repaired them, so I didn't think there was any beaver left in the pond. But we did catch one. So just going to finish out the video, show you guys what we caught, and maybe it's a big one. All I see is fur, so we'll see how good he is. It's a, show the mud. Is it on?
Yeah.
And you can see we cleared all this out, and they had stacked mud up here. So we weren't sure if they were here, so we put like a dam break in to see if they'd repair the dam. And they're just looking for new sign. And so we came this morning to see, and I don't know if you can see him down here, but there is a beaver. We caught one in that conibear down there.
I don't know if I can see it.
You can't see him from there. Barely see his hair. Yeah, so we're gonna pull him. Hopefully it's a good one. I know there was one good one in here, so hopefully that's him. Hopefully I don't fall in either. It's quite cold.
Get that on video though. So I'll get it on video though. It's hard to see from here.
Good grief. I think we probably caught him a... Oh, he's a big one.
Oh, that's a big beaver.
His battery's been dead a little while.
Well, we came over Thursday and there wasn't anything in here.
Oh my gosh, he's a good one.
He's bigger than one we caught last time. A little stiff. Oh, dang.
Yeah, I caught him by the leg, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Drowned him.
That sucks.
That's like, I guess he was swimming down that hole.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, that's what happened. He got caught up in that conibear. All right, watch out.
His leg. All right. Got some yellow teeth.
I know Miss Millie will be happy to have one less. critter eating.
He's a big one.
He's not a small one. Try not to bust my butt. Yeah, he weighs quite a bit.
He got a stick in there. Oh! Oh, he's all swollen too. Nasty.
He weighs quite a bit.
That's a huge beaver.
Do you want me to keep?
You can. We'll look at it better when we get out of there.
Do you want me to end it?
Yeah. My fancy beaver stick.
Oh yeah, y'all might not need to come across over here.
You see any signs on that trail behind you? Film that trail there. That's the only one. We've got one other one out of here, and that was the second one. I think there was more initially, but I think that was only one left. I guess we'll see. We got one more trap here.
It doesn't look like we got anything in it.
Yeah, we got one more trap here, and then we're gonna we'll just kind of keep an eye on the pond. If we have to come back and trap it again, if we start seeing that they're repairing stuff, then we'll set some more traps. But this is, I think we probably got them now. This one has something in it too, babe.
Does it?
Look how it's leaning. That wasn't leaning like that. Either it has something in it or something set it off. That may be more realistic.
Because I don't see anything floating.
Well, no, it's deeper.
Oh.
It's deeper. No, there's nothing in it. Something set it off, though. I think. No, we got one.
Oh, we got one. A smaller one.
Two. Look at there. How about that? Yeah.
Yep.
This one's a big sucker. Look at that thing.
I think that one might be bigger.
That's how you're supposed to catch them in a cone bear. That thing, he didn't suffer. I mean, it was bam and done. This was, you filming still?
What?
This is a Jessica. My wife found this bank den rather. I never would have seen it, but we were walking and she saw that little hole there, and it doesn't look like much from this side at all. So thanks, Jessica, for this one. I'm gonna haul him out like that, I think. All right, so that'll wrap this video up. Actually, because these are local beaver, we're actually gonna take the fur off of these and keep them. We're gonna get the castor glands out and just kind of spend a minute processing these. But I don't know if I'll make any video of that or not. Probably not, just for the sake of YouTube and the length of this video. But anyway, the big beaver here, we ended up catching. This one went 41 pounds. Is that right? 41 pounds, and this one went 32 pounds. So pretty good sized beaver. They're not like giants by any means, but that's a solid beaver, 41 pounds. I wish I had made a video. The neighbor, she was so ecstatic to get them out of her pond. Again, we did this for, she's I think 84 and he's 90. And so, of course, at that age, they don't need to be out there messing, trying to shoot these beaver. And so they were very excited to get these out of their pond because they were causing a lot of damage back there. So thankful to be able to do that for them. Anyway, I think I'm rambling at this point, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's definitely a kind of a different video for the channel. If you do like this type of content, please consider liking and subscribing. If you want to see more trapping videos in general, I think we may try to do some of those. I'm going to look for other opportunities here locally just to set traps, and if that's something you guys are interested in, please drop a comment and let me know. I'll be happy to film it and maybe even share a little knowledge as I pick it up myself along the way. So thank you for watching. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. God bless you all, and we'll see you in the next one.